Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Pretty Grace. How you guys doing? I hope you are doing fine. This is part 2, how to cut and sew. This is part 2, sorry. This is how to sew. The last video that we did is how to cut. So this is the one that we made before. This is the one that I made before. You can see how beautiful it is. Everywhere is balanced. This is a long sleeve. You can see this is long sleeve. You can see. So this is the back. This is long sleeve. After when we are done with the short sleeve, then I'll put body all together. So this is the collar. So I want to show it to you guys. You see how lovely it is without ironing it. Everywhere is balanced. Everything is balanced. So this video that we are doing is how to cut there, how to sew the short sleeve. So we already cut it. Please watch the part 1 for how to cut it. Please watch the part 1. Like I said, the yoke that we are adding to the back for the back. So this is the one that I'm adding to the back. I said that I'm cutting 2. So I also said that I'm going to show you guys how we cut the yoke for the back sleeve, for the back shirt. So guys, this is 6 inches. This is 6 inches. So I'm going to measure it. So from here is 6 inches, right? This is 6 inches. Then you know that the collar is 21. 21 divided into 7, it will give us 3. So we are going to measure this 3. Please don't forget the same measurement that we use for the cloth. That is the same measurement we are using. This is 3. Then I also mark 3 here. Sorry, 3. So I'm going to connect this line together. I'll connect this line together like so. Because I said that I will show you. This is 3. Then I'm going to measure it again. We already divide it into 7. Then we are still going to divide that the same color. 21 divided into 5. It will give me 4.2. Then I'm going to place the 4.2 here. I will mark. Then I also do the same thing. I will mark. Then I will connect this line together. Please, if you want to understand, if you know how to comb all this, please watch the part 1 of it. So from this place, this 4.2, before I will get that, then the shoulder is 9 inches plus 0.5. Then it's 9 inches. 18 divided by 2 is 9, right? Plus 0.5. This will give me. Then I will mark here. So this is for the shoulder. So from this place, for this 4.2, I'm going to connect this line together to this place. I hope you can see. This is where we stop at 4.2, right? Then I'm going to connect from here to this place. I hope you can see. Then I also, this is the length. Then I will bring it down. I will connect this line together. I'll bring it down like this. I hope you can see. While from this place, then I'm going to curve it this way. I hope you can see. I will curve it this way. Then what we are going to do, we'll cut here out. We cut this plate out. This is the yoke for the back. This I is going to do after cutting it. Then I'm going to bring the back. So this is the back. I'm going to place it like so. If this is how it's going to look like, I hope you can see. You can see that everything is aligned. I hope you can see. After placing it, you can see that everything is aligned. We use the same measurement. I hope you can see. Then I'm going to place this aside. Then I will start sewing it. So this is for the back. So this is the front. Let me bring the front, sorry. So this will be the front. We start sewing it. So this is the 2 sides for the front, right? So this is how it's going to look like. I hope you can see. This is how it's going to look like. So this is the front side for the front. Then I'm going to take it to my sewing machine. This side I'm going to sew it with one side. I will sew it just one single side. While this other side, this is the one is going to lap After sewing it, this is the body side. Then I'm going to sew it 2 times. I will sew it this side, I will sew it this side. One side, this is the side I add the color stain. One side I had color stain. This other side I did not add anything. So this side that I add color stain, I'm going to sew it 2 times. I will sew it this side, I will sew it this side. I hope you can see. Then I'm going to take it to my sewing machine. I will do that now. So this is the back. We already sewed the front. So this is the front. We already sewed it. We already sewed the front. So we are moving forward to the back. So this is the back, right? Then this is the main material. So why this is the yoke that we cut yours now, right? So this is the midpoint. Make sure that this midpoint, I already notch it. I notch this place. Make sure that it's aligned like so. I hope you can see. You can see. This is how it's going to look like. Then I'm going to bring, like I said I'm cutting to right. So this is the other one. Then I'm going to place it this way and make sure that this notch that we notch, this notch that I notch, make sure that is aligned. The three of them is aligned together. Then I will take it to my sewing machine. I will sew it this way. I will sew it this way. After sewing this way, we will turn it. This is how it's going to look like. I hope you understand. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm sewing the three together. Please, this is the other one. You can see that the right side is facing the wrong side of the material. This is for the first one, and this is the other one. You can see that these two sides is facing each other, the right side. Then I'm going to place it. Make sure this notch, this is the center. So I'm going to sew it. Take it to my sewing machine. We already sew it. You can see. I hope you can see. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip it up. You can see. This is how it's going to look like. Just use your hand to do it, or you can use your iron. You can see this is one. Then I'm going to turn it to the wrong side. So this is the wrong side. Descend this one. Then I'm still going to flip it up this way. Then I'm going to use my hand. I hope you can see. I will do it this way. Then I'm going to turn it to the right side. I hope you can see. This is how it's going to look like. I hope you can see. So I'm going to take it to my sewing machine. I'm going to sew it this way. I will sew it just quarter of inch. I will just sew it. I will do that first before we move on to the next. So we already sew it. Yeah, sew it. Then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to flip this one. I will flip it inside like so. I hope you can see. I will flip. Look at it. It's two, right? Then I will take this up. I will flip this inside like so. I hope you can see. So I already flip it. Then I'm going to bring one of the front. Sorry. Make sure that if you are placing it, you look at it very well where the button is going to be and where the hole is going to be, the button hole. Then I'm going to take it to my sewing machine because we already flip this at the back. We are not sewing the three together. So I will take it to my sewing machine. I will sew it this side with 1 inch or ½ inch. Then I'm going to do the same thing to this other side. Before we use that one that will flip at the down to turn it, then I also sew this side with ½ inch or 1 inch. It depends on you. First of all, I will sew this first. I will sew this, join the two shoulder together before we do the flipping. So we already sew the two shoulder. You can see. Do the same thing to this other side. So what I'm going to do now, you know that we did not sew this. Sorry, you know that we did not add this to it, just one side. Then I'm going to flip it. How I'm going to flip it? So I'm going to take it this way. So this is the one that you can see. This I'm going to flip it this way. You can see. You can see what I'm doing. I'm going to flip it this way. So I'm going to sew it together. You can see what I'm doing. Just turn it. Take it for the back to the front. Make sure that it's aligned like this. You can see what I'm doing. I will take it to my sewing machine. I'm going to sew it the same measurement. I will sew it down. Then I'll also do the same thing to the other side of them. So I already flip it inside. I already flip it. This is inside. This is inside the wrong side. While this is the front side. You can see. So no need for us to weave it at the shoulder. You can see inside. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to place this aside. Then I will braid the sleeve. So this is one of the sleeve. I hope you can see. While this is the other one. So I'm going to place one aside, then I'm going to bring the other one. First of all, I'm going to fold it into two so that we know the midpoint. So I'm going to use my scissors to notch it this way. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Oh, notch it, sorry. Then I'm going to open it. After opening it, this is how it's going to look like, right? Then this is the band I'm adding to the sleeve mouth. So because I add it into to this side, so this will serve as my center point. Then I'll place it where that notch, that place that I notch. I hope you can see. Then I'm going to take it to my sewing machine. I will sew it this side. After sewing it, then I'm going to flip it this way. This will be at the mouth. First of all, I will take it to my sewing machine, just sew it, then I will bring it. So this is another different sleeve entirely we are doing. So I already sew it. You can see this is how it's going to look like. Before I sew it, after sewing it, then I open it, I stitch. This is the wrong side, while this is the right side. I stitch on top of this, not on top of this. Please, the band that I use 2 inches. I stitch on top of this. You can see. Then I'm going to give it a good press. I'll fold it like so. You can see. This is how it's going to look like. So when you measure it now, what I have here, I have 13 inches. I have 13 inches. So we are going to use half to sew it. Then maybe we'll have 12 and half. So what I do to this sleeve, I will do it to the other sleeve. So I already sew it. So this is the other side. So this is the two. I hope you can see. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it to my sewing machine. I'm going to fold it this way. Like so, you can see. I will fold it like so. I will sew it round. Then I also do the same thing. Then I'm going to fold it this way. Like so. I will sew it round as well. This is the sleeve. So this is the sleeve. Like I said, I already fold it in. You can see. Then I'm going to braid this sleeve. I'm going to braid the shirt. Sorry. This is the sleeve. While this is the shirt. So I will place it like so. I hope you can see. This is how I'm going to place it. You can see what I'm doing. I'll place it. I will sew it round. I will sew it down. After sewing it, then I'm going to use this to cover it. Then I will stitch on top of it. We already sew it like I said. So we sew it. You can see. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip it this way. I open it. I hope you can see. After opening it, you can see this is how it's going to look like, right? Then I'm going to turn it to this other side. Then I'm going to stitch on top of it down. Then I also do the same thing to the other sleeve. So we already saw the sleeve. You can see. This is inside. You see how neat it is. No need for us to weave it. So while this is the right side. So this is the sleeve. Please just pay attention. So this is the sleeve, right? Make sure that you can see that this place is aligned. Then what I'm going to do, you can see there is a little different, just ½ inch. Then this ½ inch, then I'm going to fold this like so. I hope you can see. You can see what I'm doing. I'm going to sew it down. After sewing it down, I will stitch on top. First of all, I will sew this ½ inch that I leave. I will make sure that it's facing it like this. I will sew it down before we stitch on top of it. So we already sew it. You can see. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to sew it this way. You can see. You can see what I'm doing. After sewing it, like I said, you can see we sew it this side. Then I'm going to flip it to this side. I hope you can see. You can see. Flip it to this side. Then I'll take it to my machine. I'm going to sew it down to the sleeve side. Then I'll do the same thing to the other side. Then I will sew it. This is called stitch. I will sew it down. After that, then I'm going to pipe the down. I'm going to pipe the down. We use 1 inch to pipe the down before we cut the collar. Let me do that first. So we already sew it the two sides. So this is inside. Let me show you guys. So this is inside, you see. No need for us to weave it because we already stitched. So this is inside. This is the hand. We already saw it. So this is outside. You can see this is outside because we stop stitch. Then I pipe the down with 1 inch. Pipe it with 1 inch. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to measure the collar round. I'm going to measure it. Any measurement that I have, that is what we are going to cut for collar stitch. First of all, I'm going to measure this round. Then any measurement that we have, that's what we are cutting. So this is what we are using for the collar. So after measuring the collar, it's 20. So when you divide that 20 into 2, it will give us 10, right? So this is where we place the 10. I hope you can see. It will give us 10. So I'm going to mark this line straight down, just a little, like so. So this is 10, right? When you divide this 10 into 2, the middle, it will give us 5. So this place, we are going to mark 5. So from here, I will mark 3/4 inch, just 3/4 inch, like so. Then I'll still do the same thing to this place, just 3/4 off before the 3/4 inch. So I will mark it this way. Oh, sorry. Hope you can see what I'm doing. I'll mark this way. Then from this place, from this line, I'm going to connect it to this place. So this is what I'm using. Because I'm cutting this collar, in case for the beginners, because I already made a video for this, how to make a collar. So I'm going to connect this line together like so. I will stop at this place because I have a video of this, how to make collar. I hope you can see. Then I will connect this one like so to meet this point exactly. So I'm going to place it this way. You can see that I did not skip any part of this video. You can see. Sorry. So that's here. So I'm going to connect it this way. I hope you can see. So you can use your hand to blend it. You can use your hand to blend it this way. This is how it's going to look. So while this place, I'm going to measure 1 inch or 1.5 inch. How you want your collar to, the height of your collar. I'm going to measure this place. Maybe I will use 1 inch or 1 3/4. Then I'm going to mark it 1 3/4. You can see. So I will use them 1 inch this place. 1 inch this place. You can see. You can see. So I'm going to connect this line together. This and this, I'll connect it together. I hope you can see. I'll connect it. This is what I'm doing. I'll connect it like so. And I'll connect it, sorry. Make sure everything is aligned. So this is the collar height. Then I'm going to come down. So this is the longest side of the collar. From this side, I will come down by 2 inches. So from here, I will come down by 2 inches. I hope you can see. So I'm going to rule a straight line for this. So the same measurement that I have here, I will place it here. I hope you can see the same measurement. I will place it here. So I'm going to connect from this place to this place. I hope you can see. Before I connect it to this place, then I'm going to measure how many. I'm going to use 2 inches here. I will use 2 inches from this place. I hope you can see. So I will connect it like so, this way. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to connect it from here. Sorry. Then I'm going to connect it this way. I hope you can see what I'm doing. This is how I'm going to connect it this way. So this is how it's going to look like. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut this place out. You know that what we measure from here to this place is 10. That is half of the collar. So I'm going to cut it before I will measure it. If that place is okay, then I'm going to connect it. First of all, I will cut this place out, or we are going to just connect it. We are going to measure what we have here. If we have also there 10 inches or is more than 10 inches. So we already cut it. This is it. After measuring it from this place, from here, take the measurement. This is 10. When you open it, this is 20, right? Okay, so this is the material we are using for it. Then I'm going to fold the material into two like so. Make sure that the right side, this is the right side, is facing each other. This is the wrong side, you can see. Then I'm going to place it this way. This is how I'm going to place it. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'll place it this way. Then I'm going to gum it. You can see what I'm doing. After gumming it, then I'll place this. You can see this is how I'm going to place this. The second one. You can see what I'm doing. Make sure that it's aligned. Just give it just little inch. This is how it's going to look like. Then I'm going to gum like so. So this is another different type of color entirely. So this is how I'm going to gum it. I hope you can see. I'm going to gum it down. After gumming it, then I will turn it to this right side. Then I'm going to turn it. First of all, I will gum it first. So guys, this is the color. We already gum it. So I already use a Emmy gun to gum this edge together. To gum this edge. So this is the right side. You can see what I'm going to do. I'll take it to my sewing machine. I'm going to sew here, sew it down. The reason why I'm doing it again, case of for the beginners. After sewing it, then I'm going to sew this side. Please pay attention. I will sew it this way, sew it this way, sew it this way. Then I'm going to sew it like so. Then I also do the same thing like so. Sew it. Then I'm going to cut this excess out. Cut it out. So after that, I'll turn it to the right side. So this is the color. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to fix it on the shirt. Please, I already have a video on that, how to fix it on the shirt. So I'm going to take it to my machine. I will fix it on the shirt like so. I will sew it round. I already have a video on that, how to cut it, how to sew it, and how to sew it on the shirt. So guys, we are done sewing it. So this is the collar. So this is the back. While this is the front. I hope you can see. So this is inside of the cloth. Let me remove the office pin. You can see the inside of the cloth. So no need for us to weave it. You can see everywhere is locked. So this is the dark. Please, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. So I'm just watching this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Those of you that subscribe to my YouTube channel, God bless you. My name is Purity Grace. Bye.